There is no final finished bonsai. When people begin learning bonsai, many imagine that one day they will finally complete their tree. They picture a moment when every branch is perfectly placed, every leaf is balanced, the trunk has reached ideal proportions, and the composition can no longer be improved. It is an understandable expectation because many works of art eventually reach completion. A painting dries. A sculpture is carved. A building is finished. A novel is published. Bonsai, however, belongs to a different category of art. It is alive. As long as the tree continues growing, there is no such thing as a permanently finished bonsai. This realization often surprises beginners. They may spend months wiring branches, carefully pruning shoots, selecting a beautiful pot, and arranging every detail. For a short time, the tree appears exactly as they imagined. Yet only weeks later, new buds emerge, branches lengthen, leaves increase in size, and roots continue expanding beneath the soil. Nature quietly reminds the artist that growth never truly stops. The bonsai has already entered its next stage. This continuous evolution is not a flaw in bonsai. It is its greatest strength. Unlike static works of art, bonsai changes with every season and every passing year. The artist never owns a finished masterpiece but instead participates in an ongoing conversation with a living organism. The tree itself is never trying to become finished. Its biological purpose is to survive, adapt, and reproduce. Every spring it sends out fresh shoots. Every summer it strengthens its branches. Every autumn it prepares for dormancy. Every winter it conserves energy. Even ancient trees hundreds of years old continue responding to changing environmental conditions. Bonsai simply allows us to witness these natural processes on a smaller scale. Because of this constant change, bonsai artists gradually shift their mindset. Instead of asking, "When will my tree be finished?" they begin asking, "What does my tree need now?" The focus moves away from achieving perfection toward maintaining health, balance, and harmony throughout the tree's lifetime. This change in perspective teaches patience. Modern society often celebrates completion. Students graduate. Projects end. Products launch. Goals are checked off lists. We enjoy the satisfaction of saying, "I finished it." Bonsai refuses to offer this type of reward. Instead, it teaches satisfaction through continuous care rather than final achievement. This lesson extends far beyond gardening. Many meaningful parts of life also remain permanently unfinished. Personal growth has no final destination. Learning never truly ends. Relationships require continual attention. Good health depends on lifelong habits rather than one successful workout. Careers evolve over decades. Happiness itself is not a permanent state that can simply be achieved once and kept forever. A bonsai quietly reflects this reality. Every pruning session is temporary. Every wiring design will eventually require adjustment. Every styling decision creates new possibilities rather than permanent conclusions. Even master bonsai artists understand this truth. Some trees have been cared for by multiple generations of the same family. A grandfather begins shaping the trunk. His children refine the branch structure. His grandchildren improve the ramification. Future generations may continue making subtle changes long after the original artist has passed away. The bonsai becomes a living inheritance rather than a completed object. This multi-generational aspect makes bonsai unique among artistic traditions. Few painters expect someone centuries later to continue modifying their finished painting. Few sculptors expect future artists to reshape their statues. Bonsai, however, welcomes future caretakers. Each generation contributes its own understanding while respecting the work that came before. Time therefore becomes one of the artist's greatest collaborators. Instead of fighting against time, bonsai embraces it. Bark becomes rougher. Trunks become thicker. Deadwood develops character. Moss naturally spreads across the soil. Small imperfections accumulate into beauty. Decades produce qualities that no amount of technical skill can imitate. Ironically, trying to freeze a bonsai at one perfect moment often damages it. Excessive pruning to maintain a fixed silhouette weakens the tree. Constant wiring can scar branches. Removing too much foliage reduces photosynthesis. Ignoring natural growth in pursuit of a static image eventually harms the living organism. Healthy bonsai care accepts change instead of resisting it. The artist allows vigorous growth when necessary, even if the tree temporarily looks less refined. Strong roots, healthy leaves, and energetic branches always take priority over appearance. Beauty follows health, not the other way around. This principle also reduces frustration. Beginners frequently become discouraged when their carefully shaped bonsai quickly loses its design. New shoots appear where they were not expected. Branches grow longer than planned. Leaves become larger during periods of vigorous growth. Instead of viewing these changes as failures, experienced artists recognize them as signs that the tree is alive and healthy. Every season presents new opportunities. Spring encourages structural development. Summer strengthens growth. Autumn reveals branch architecture after leaves fall. Winter allows detailed wiring and planning for the following year. Rather than repeating identical tasks, each season offers unique challenges and rewards. Climate also ensures that no bonsai remains unchanged. Rainfall varies from year to year. Temperatures fluctuate. Sunlight changes with the seasons. Humidity rises and falls. Wind influences branch movement. Even when artists follow the same care routine, nature introduces countless subtle differences. Individual trees further reinforce this lesson. Two bonsai of the same species, grown from similar material under nearly identical conditions, rarely develop in exactly the same way. One may produce stronger lower branches. Another may develop more interesting bark. One may naturally lean toward the light, while another grows upright. Their personalities continue evolving throughout their lives. Because of this individuality, bonsai artists gradually stop forcing trees toward rigid ideals. Instead, they observe each tree's natural tendencies and guide its development accordingly. The goal is cooperation rather than domination. The container itself reflects ongoing change. Pots weather with age. Glazes develop subtle variations. Moss grows along the edges. Soil composition changes over time and requires periodic replacement. Even the display arrangement evolves as the bonsai matures. Exhibitions beautifully illustrate the temporary nature of bonsai. A tree displayed today may look different when exhibited again next year. Branches become denser. Deadwood ages. The apex improves. Sometimes an entire design direction changes after a storm damages a major branch. Each exhibition captures only one moment within a much longer story. Photography reinforces this idea. Looking through photographs taken over 10 or 20 years often reveals astonishing transformations. The tree gradually becomes more convincing, more natural, and more expressive. Yet even the latest photograph is only another chapter rather than the conclusion. This long-term evolution teaches humility. No artist completely controls the outcome. Disease, insects, storms, drought, unexpected growth patterns, and simple aging all influence the final appearance. Success depends as much on observation and adaptation as on technical skill. Many bonsai enthusiasts eventually discover that maintenance itself becomes deeply enjoyable. Pruning is no longer viewed as correcting mistakes but as participating in the tree's ongoing development. Watering becomes an opportunity for observation. Repotting offers a chance to examine root health. Every interaction strengthens the relationship between artist and tree. This relationship resembles friendship more than ownership. Friendships are never finished. They require attention, communication, forgiveness, and shared experiences over many years. Bonsai follows a similar pattern. The longer one cares for a tree, the deeper the connection becomes. Interestingly, some of the world's most admired bonsai have undergone dramatic redesigns during their lives. Major branches have been removed. Front viewing angles have changed. Deadwood has been created or reshaped. Entire styles have evolved. These changes do not diminish the tree's value. Instead, they demonstrate its continuing journey. This flexibility encourages creativity. Since no design is permanent, artists remain open to new ideas. Experience leads to better decisions. Improved techniques allow more refined work. What seemed impossible 10 years ago may become achievable today. Bonsai continuously rewards lifelong learning. The absence of a final endpoint also reduces fear of mistakes. If a branch is pruned incorrectly, time often allows recovery. If a design proves unsuccessful, future growth creates new opportunities. Because the tree continues living, today's decisions are rarely irreversible. This resilience mirrors human life. Our own stories are never permanently finished until life itself ends. We continue learning, changing, adapting, and growing throughout adulthood. New experiences reshape our perspectives. Failures become lessons. Successes create new responsibilities. Like bonsai, we remain works in progress. The philosophy of an unfinished bonsai also challenges the modern obsession with instant results. We often expect rapid improvement, immediate success, and quick mastery. Bonsai patiently reminds us that meaningful beauty develops through years of consistent effort rather than sudden transformation. Perhaps this is why so many people find bonsai calming. Caring for a tree shifts attention away from rushing toward distant goals and toward appreciating the present moment. Today's watering matters. Today's observation matters. Today's careful pruning matters. Tomorrow will bring another opportunity to continue the work. Ultimately, there is no final finished bonsai because life itself never stands still. Growth continues. Seasons return. Branches extend. Roots deepen. Artists learn. Trees respond. The partnership between nature and human creativity unfolds year after year, often across generations. Rather than seeking completion, the bonsai artist learns to embrace continuity. The tree is never a finished masterpiece locked in time. It is a living masterpiece, constantly changing, constantly teaching, and constantly inviting deeper understanding. That is precisely what makes bonsai one of the most extraordinary art forms in the world. It reminds us that true beauty is not found in reaching an ending, but in participating fully in an endless process of growth, care, adaptation, and renewal.